Later, Mary filed a manifestation, okay, in the first special proceeding. So basically, I would guess the contents of this manifestation is that, Your Honor, please take note that there is a second special proceeding filed before the same court and the same branch. And in this special proceeding, we are showing to the court that there is a last will and testament left by the decedent. The decedent whose estate is also subject of this first special proceeding. So basically, that is the gist of that manifestation, I think. Okay, I'm just guessing. Then the motion, Mary filed the motion before the first special proceeding. The motion is to suspend the intestate proceedings in order to give way to the probate proceedings, which is the subject of the second special proceeding. So the first special proceeding, it will be suspended. It will give way to the second special proceeding, which is probate of the last will. Okay? So actually, for me, I think that is a correct move. No, you tell the first court handling the intestate estate, please, Your Honor, suspend the proceedings because there is another special proceeding which alleged that the estate involved, the same estate, is actually a testate estate. There is a last will and testament. So the intestate estate must give way, the intestate estate proceeding. Okay. The intestate estate proceeding should give way to the proceeding for the probate of the last will and testament. Testate estate. Okay. Intestate estate versus testate estate. So, rewind na lang ha, kung di kayo mo kasabot. So, Mary wanted the first special proceeding suspended to give way to the second special proceeding. So, the one that was filed first will be suspended to give way to the second, which was filed later. Why? Because the second special proceeding involves or alleges a testate estate, an estate with a last will and testament. Basically, the intestate estate proceedings will be suspended and the probate proceedings will be allowed to proceed. This is the gist of Mary's manifestation and motion. Naturally, the respondent heirs opposed Mary's motion for suspension and her petition for allowance of the last will and testament. Naturally, why? It is common, no? If the other side will file something, most likely the other side will oppose it. Okay. Luckily, sometimes both sides will agree, but that is when the litigants are lucky. So this is expected since the respondent heirs take on the opposing side, which is against Mary. Okay. Procedurally, the parties could really agree to just move forward with this type of proceeding. But maybe, no, in my experience, human nature, if your opponent will go to the left, you will pull him back and guide him, push him to the right. Okay? So you will always oppose what he will do or she will do if you are taking opposing sides. So in this case, that is why, as I was reading the case, it was no surprise why they will oppose it. So basically, Mary wanted to suspend the first special proceeding, which is for me correct, because the first special proceeding involves intestate estate. Okay. No last will. If there is a last will and testament involving the same estate, that should be given priority, and the other proceeding taking the position that the estate has no last will must be suspended. Because if there is a last will and testament, the first special proceeding, if there is a valid last will and testament, the first special proceeding will be useless. It will be a fruitless endeavor. Okay? So there is wisdom in suspending the first special proceeding and asking the court to give way to the second special proceeding, which is the probate of the last will and testament. But of course, the other side will oppose, because I think that is not in the decision, but I think that is human nature, no? To oppose your opponent. That is why you are both opposing parties to each other. So I will see you in the next video for more details. Okay.